because today we are going to be reviewing the new Marvel movie that just released, Morbius. Alright, let's talk about it. Morbius. I done heard a lot of people hate on this movie, y'all. Nick, I don't know what's wrong with them. Listen, y'all.
I don't know what's wrong with these people. Like, hey, man, that movie was not that bad.
Let me say this. Somebody really said that Marvel dropped Morbius on April 1st. Now, they titled it Morbius. They should have titled it More BS.
No, that comment was more BS, cuz, you know what I'm saying? That movie was not that bad, brodies. Now, I understand the movie was not perfect. It was far from perfect, you know what I'm saying? It definitely had some flaws. Should they have showed Spider-Man? I definitely think they should have showed Spider-Man at least. But look, man, they trying to build the Morbius character, so they didn't want to do that. They didn't want to draw too much stuff in, bro.
Listen, I think it was pretty in my opinion, I really liked the movie, you feel me? I don't know if it was just me, but I was in that damn movie theater like, damn, Nick, this is good.
Oh, God, I was like, this is good. Hey, those fight scenes was hard.
Really, y'all, listen,
y'all must not like high, fast-paced action, because that shit was fire. I liked it.
Somebody was talking about the CGI in the movie.
The CGI, hey, have you ever worked on CGI?
Have you?
That shit not easy.
Come on now.
Okay, that shit take a lot of time. That shit was looking good. Okay, I don't know what they talking about. I do understand. I do understand what they was talking about. Like, okay, when they was flying through the buildings and shit, it was a lot of debris.
Right.
Yes, but at the same time, that was only a few scenes, bro. That was like maybe 1, 2, 4 shots at the most to where it was like debris field.
Listen, y'all, that movie literally had us saying, now that's the real Batman.
Now that's the real Batman. That's the real Batman.
Come on now,
you know
for real. Hey, Morbius, that was a crazy movie. Nick, go ahead and tell them how you really feel about how it was constructed and everything.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I like the movie. I think, like, people say it had pacing issues. I think the pacing was definitely, like, it could have been better, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think it was too slow. I think the beginning was actually pretty good because it's like, I mean, they could build up like a super slow build up, but like, why would you do that, bro? If you look at his origin of like his character in the comics, is pretty simple, bro. So I think they just cut it dry, got to the point, you feel me, and made him Morbius, which I really like. I don't like, bro, you know what I'm saying? We done seen a million superhero movies, so if it's not like a major character like Spider-Man or something, I don't think we really need a super drawn out like build up to the movie. I think you can really cut and dry, get to the stuff, and then boom, like you got his superpowers.
I'm gonna say this, right? So they got Morbius. He supposed to be the villain, right? He supposed to be the villain, right?
Yeah, he's supposed to be the villain.
He's supposed to be the villain.
He's supposed to be the villain.
So let me say this, right? So you got Michael Morbius, and then you got Milo, right?
Milo,
his best friend.
Yes.
If anybody was gonna be the villain in the goddamn movie, it was Milo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because he was on demon time for real.
He was on demon time for real. I mean, that's just how. I mean, Milo was on demon time for real.
Yeah.
Honestly, I really thought coming into the movie that it wasn't gonna have a villain, cause I thought, you know what I'm saying, Morbius is the villain, but I guess they were like, no, we still gotta have the villain. Honestly, I think they should have just made him like the main villain, and then have fighting against police.
Tyrese in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's flipped. It's a villain movie. You seen it from the villain perspective, and them it's just the heroes. You know what I'm saying?
Big fact.
But how did you like Tyrese's performance in the other cop performance?
I think it was real good. I like how they came in. I feel like I would have liked a little bit more screen time from Tyrese. You know what I'm saying? But besides that, I like the scene when they was in the hallway when they had just caught Morbius, when he had the hood on everything, and he was trying to get out the building.
He was trying to get out the building,
and he was smart though for using the crutches, you feel me? But they wasn't buying it.
You're not walking, you're walking a little weird. Yeah, they wasn't buying it. They was like, we're gonna need you to come in with us. He said, I think you wanna let me go.
He said,
Hey, those slow-mo shots was ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying.
I love the slow-mo shots.
I would say probably my favorite thing about the movie was the train station scene when they was fighting in the train station, bro. That was so hard.
Yeah, that was hard.
I'm trying to tell y'all.
Yeah, that was hard.
Silly.
I would say definitely probably my favorite scene of the movie is definitely like I don't know. I damn near like when he broke out of prison and like when he went for the fly and did all that stuff and he was on the top of the building like. I like that scene. Like I feel like it
Yeah,
really
when-
like trimmed his character up.
Yeah, when he broke out of prison, that was silly. Cause in my opinion, I was like, why they got Morbius just sitting in this prison cell like he can't break out at any
That's
moment?
what I'm saying.
You
Like
know
you
what I'm
know he
saying?
can break out. You know what I'm saying? But
And then,
they was
and
like
then-
they
and
called
then-
the trigger of
and
the
then,
blood and
and then Milo, for them people, for everybody that didn't peep when it happened, right? Milo, he came into Morbius' prison cell and he left him a batch of blood. But when he walked out, he had left his cane.
Yeah.
And then you had said, you was like, he just left his cane.
He just left his cane.
He
I was
walking
like,
perfectly.
I was like, he took the serum. He walking perfectly.
took the damn
He took
serum.
the damn serum. That was like, I really like how they did that because they really could have made it like obvious, like, oh, hey, Milo just took the serum. I thought that was a clever way to write in that to show at least that he took the serum. Because I mean, I thought we all knew that he was gonna take the serum.
Yeah, I mean, come on now. It's common sense. You feel me? You got two people with damn near the same illness, and one person ain't letting the other person get it. It's gonna be tension there.
Now, definitely, one thing I think a missed opportunity in there. They turned the girl to a vampire at the end. You know what I'm saying?
What you talking about? You talking about what you think it could be different?
Yeah,
This is not how it should have ended. Come on now, we got a different video coming, y'all, about how Morbius should have ended. Okay?
Oh, I'm not talking about how it
that's
should
gonna
have
be a different
ended.
video.
I was just saying they could have
Be on the lookout.
made the
Okay.
girl a vampire in a much better way. In that scene where she was standing in the lab with dude, because if somebody came at me with that vampire shit and I had the serum right there, I'm gonna be like, shit. Serum, goddammit, you know what I'm saying?
I need that. Come on now.
Come on, man.
Hey, let me say this real quick, y'all. Just for I feel like I should explain this to y'all. Be about like why Morbius was damn near stronger than Milo himself, right?
Yeah.
Because I feel like Morbius, he got the serum injection into his spinal cord. You know what I'm saying?
So basically,
Milo, I feel like his ass just injected it into his arm and called it a day.
into his arm and called it a day, right?
So that's why he got, because it went straight into his spinal cord. So what they extracted from the bat
spinal cord. You know what I'm saying? It was a little stronger.
You feel me? It was a little bit stronger.
You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about the cons of the movie. Like what you didn't like about the movie?
Okay, so I would probably say what I didn't like about the movie is, okay, so y'all know how Morbius, he supposed to be evil basically, you know what I'm saying? Because he's supposed to be the bad guy. I feel like they really didn't have Morbius as evil as he should have been in the movie. I feel like him being a vampire, aka the real Batman, he should have been a little bit more vicious, you feel me? He should have been biting people's heads off, you know what I'm saying?
No, definitely.
And me saying biting people's heads off, they didn't have blood in the video for real, you know what I'm saying?
In the movie, yeah, nah, for real.
They didn't have blood in there.
Now,
Every time it was a vampire biting scene, you feel me, blood sucking scene, they just sucked all the blood out.
Yeah, definitely. I would definitely say that was definitely one
Where's
of the
the
things.
blood?
Where's the blood, man? That was definitely probably one of the biggest things I ain't like about the movie. The rating. Y'all should have made this movie R-rated, dude.
Facts.
Where's the blood,
Facts.
man?
Come
Where's
on,
the
bro.
blood? This is a vampire movie, okay? So like, cause first
some
off,
blood.
I'm trying to see some blood. And two, I didn't like the fact that it was like Morbius is a villain. I thought I'm finna go watch a movie about a villain. Like, damn, they making movies about villains
That's
now.
what I'm saying.
No, they're not. Morbius is an anti-hero.
Bro,
okay?
Morbius, he had niceness in his bones.
He had niceness in his bones.
Come on
that
now.
movie was about an anti-hero versus a regular vampire villain. Okay,
Right.
they shouldn't have had that. Okay,
Right.
so definitely didn't like that, and that there was no blood. At one of these points, Sony keep on making these Spider-Man movies. Okay, Spider-Man movies
Right.
without Spider-Man.
What the
Put
hell?
Spider-Man in the movie,
Nah, for
Sony.
real.
Okay, you know
For
what
real,
I'm
because
saying?
I'm gonna say this right, because at the ending, right? Okay, so we can move this into the ending.
Hold
Explain, right?
on, I'm not done.
Okay, shit, that was gonna correlate to what you were saying.
No,
Go
I'm
ahead,
not
though.
done. No,
it was gonna correlate though.
Yeah, I know
Okay,
it was
go
gonna
ahead.
correlate, but
Go
this
ahead,
movie,
though.
I gotta talk about it,
Go
man.
ahead.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta start putting Spider-Man in the movies. But even if you didn't want to put Spider-Man in the movie, you could at least did a better segue for it, you feel me? Like I don't know. Like it's cool. Go ahead. Talk about it. Talk about that.
I mean, I was just gonna correlate to what Nick was saying, right, about how Spider-Man, they should have put him in the movie and everything, right? So on the end credit card scene, because y'all know it was two end credit scenes, right? So I'm sitting there and everything, right? And Nick like, I think Spider-Man gonna be in here. I think Spider-Man gonna be in here. And then boom, the little multiverse thing open. I'm like, damn.
Okay, I'm
like, is Doctor Strange gonna come through the portable shit?
I'm over here thinking, okay, the multiverse thing finna happen. Okay, so and you know, in the Spider-Man No Way Home, they sent Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield back to the woo-wah. So I'm thinking he finna show up in the movie. I'm thinking, okay, bet they finna have Tobey Maguire, not Tobey Maguire, but they finna have Andrew Garfield Spider-Man show up right in the end credit scene, swing in and smack Morbius. You feel me?
Right.
Literally, bro.
But that didn't happen.
That didn't happen.
For a fact, that happened in the comic books. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that happened in the comic books,
but not the movie.
Not the movie, and I guess they did not want to make this movie very accurate. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
But I guess what they were trying to do was segue it into making the Sinister Six. That's why because Sony is building up to make this big old Sinister Six film because you know what I'm saying. Back when Marvel was going bankrupt, they sold the rights to Spider-Man and all his villains and properties to Sony. So that's why Sony has the rights to Spider-Man and Morbius and Craven and all these people, and they want to make a Sinister Six film. But I'm like, okay, you making all this stuff without Spider-Man, and so it's just like what you doing, and then it's like the segue of the end credit scene was Vulture coming in telling Morbius like, hey, let's do we got vengeance about Spider-Man. I really didn't like that.
Like me either because right there Nick was telling me, he was like, okay, I think Blade is about to be
I'm
in here.
thinking Blade finna show up,
and I said,
about to make the Midnight Suns and all that shit.
Yeah, and when he said Blade, y'all, I said, Blade is about to be in here?
Yes, man.
Nick, stop playing with me. Blade about to be in here.
I'm like, if vampires, it makes sense. I'm over here thinking they finna have Blade and shit.
Right.
I'm like, damn, cuz. No,
come on
they
now.
don't do none of that. I'm thinking if it's not finna be Blade, it's finna be Spider-Man or at least Venom. Somebody.
Right, come on, bro.
If y'all gonna have but then again, it wouldn't have made sense to Venom, cause Venom don't got no art. He don't got no problems with Spider-Man either.
Another thing I did like about the movie though, that one scene where Morbius told the dude, he was like, who are you? He said, I am Venom.
That
was hard.
Bro. I was laughing, bro. I didn't even see the trailer. Like, I didn't see. They said that was in the trailer. I didn't see that.
I didn't see that in the trailer.
Hey, I didn't see that in the trailer. So that would have me dead in the movie.
Right. Most definitely.
But so when it comes to Morbius, what would you give your overall rating? Let's say 1 out of 10.
1 out of 10, I would give Morbius. A 8 out of 10.
An 8 out of 10.
I would.
I can feel that. I say for Morbius, I give it like a 7 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? It would. I definitely say because it could have been a lot more, but I don't think it's nearly as people making it out as bad as making it out to be. There was way worse movies. I personally think Eternals was worse than that shit. I hated Eternals. That movie was the worst Marvel movie ever. They should never have released that movie. That movie was boring, had niggas falling asleep, and it was not action. Listen, Eternals was an action movie. That was not an action movie. You know what I'm saying? Drop a like if y'all want an Eternals review.
Oh God, listen. But let me say this, y'all. So when old girl turned into a vampire at the end, I caught that. I knew that was gonna happen.
He did call that. He knew that was gonna happen. Like they was gonna turn her into a vampire. I thought they was gonna turn her into a vampire because the one scene. Yeah.
Because I seen the blood come when she kissed Morbius. The blood drifted to her mouth. I was like, Nick, she about to become a vampire. Mark my goddamn words.
Mark my goddamn words.
Yep.
That's a fact. She is. So in the next movie, hopefully we get to see Mr. and Mrs. Morbius. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
Yes,
but you got anything else about the ending or anything?
I don't got nothing else about the ending, man. But other than it should have been better.
Hey, I like the fighting scene at the end too. You feel me? You had Morbius and Milo. They had a fighting scene through the buildings, and then they got to the underground cave and everything. Like that was dope. That was definitely dope. I do like how they used the bats and everything, because I was like, that was one thing I was thinking. I was like, okay, I know Morbius can control these damn bats. Are we gonna see that?
Are we gonna see that? I definitely like how they showed that. And the end was very, very, very action packed. Like I said, people was talking about it was too dark and you couldn't see because there was stuff flying everywhere. Y'all must be blind or something, because I can clearly see I can see it. Besides a few scenes, like I said, to where it was rubble flying all over the place. It was not that bad, man. So don't listen to what Twitter say and the online reviews say. Go see Morbius
That's
for
a
yourself
fact.
and make your own opinions. Don't follow the opinions of the internet, man.
Hey, that's a
You know what I'm
fact, man.
saying?
They gonna lead y'all the wrong way, but bro, these cinemas, we gonna lead y'all the right way.
You know what I'm saying?
Come
So
on,
make
man.
sure y'all hit that like button.
Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button.
And make sure you hit the notification bell.
But without further ado, we appreciate everybody from stopping by Brody Cinemas. Let's go.